Hey, ladies and gentlemen. So today we've got the HX Home button, the version 6, that we're going to be installing. So first I want to show you guys that. So first, it's obviously labeled Gen 3 on the casing, but these are actually version 6. So it's like Gen 3, version 3 or something like that. So right here we have a device where the touch, well, both the Touch ID and the home button aren't working. It's kind of iffy, it's intermittent, it doesn't really work at all. So I'm going to show you guys how to install one of the new HX home buttons onto your device. Now, obviously I'm going to talk about a few of the tools we're using. This is the iThor screwdrivers. This is the pentalobe. The iThors are amazing. It's pretty simple. You're going to remove the 2 screws. I think this phone only had 1, but you'll remove the 2 screws on the bottom. Right here is an iSlack, and that kind of just helps you open up the screen from the housing. Makes it a lot easier. Once again, all of these products are going to be in the description below, so you'll be able to buy those if you need them. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and pull off the screen, and I'll use our iHold to kind of hold it in place. It's like a spare hand, really. So it just kind of keeps the device in place so you don't have to pry it up with one hand. Alright, so now we're going to use our Y-tip screwdriver from iThor as well, and we're going to remove the screws holding the home button in place. Now there's only 4 screws. I do recommend you guys use an ESD mat like the blue one we're using right here, or something like an electrostatic wrist wrap or grounding cable or something, because obviously you don't want to mess anything up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and disconnect that home button and remove it. If you've never removed your home button before, there might be some adhesive or glue holding it in place. You'll want to use like a heat gun or a blow dryer to kind of loosen up that adhesive. But since your home button's broken, you know what, it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and rip it. I'm not advising you to do it, but it's okay if you did. So this is the HX home button. Once again, like I said, it says version 3. It's not version 3. It's actually version 6 on our website. And you're going to install it just like you would a normal home button. There's no Bluetooth. There's no test flex cable you have to like lift over. There's nothing. There's literally just a home button. So we're going to go ahead and slide it in from the front of the glass screen and into its spot, and then of course we are going to push that FPC connector down and kind of just keep it in place. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to speed up this video right around here and just show you guys that obviously you don't need to see me screwing everything back in, but you get the idea, so we're just going to speed this up right here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and disconnect our iHold on the left side, obviously, and then you're going to slide in the screen from the top of the phone. There's little clips there, and you obviously can just slide it down. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and boot up the phone. I'm going to speed this up as well because there's really no point in watching the phone boot up. Alright, so now we have the home button installed. It's obviously clicking, going through different apps. I'm just going to show you guys that it opens up all of these apps perfectly fine and works really well. I'd say that of all the models that we've ever carried, this is by far the most responsive model. It obviously will have a few kinks here and there, but overall, I mean, it works really, really well. So you can kind of see just how that works. And the great news is that it actually works perfectly fine, even on aftermarket screens. So after I just show you guys how to test here and showing the home button working, you will see that we will install it on one of our FX5 screens, and it works really, really well. If you need one of those, then you can buy the aftermarket screens on our website. Obviously, Touch ID doesn't work. I'm just going to show you guys it says it fails here. That is kind of whatever it is. But yeah, in the next few scenes, we're going to just go ahead and install it on our aftermarket screen. If you already know how to do this install, you can just kind of stop watching here. But we wanted to show people that it does work on aftermarket screens as well, and not just the original screen that you saw here. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the video here and show how to install it again on the aftermarket screen and that it works there. Alright, so I've got it all booted up now, and obviously Touch ID shows that it doesn't work. But make sure it's pressed down all the way, and I will show you guys how the HX Home button works on our aftermarket screens. We've tested out on our lowest grade, our FX5, which is seen in this video here, as well as our in-cell panels, and it works with all three perfectly fine, obviously, as well as OEM screens. So there you kind of see, hey, it works. Sometimes you may need to press a little bit of extra pressure to it, but it works perfectly fine. And so that's with aftermarket and OEM screens. So there you have it. If you need any of these parts, come visit our website, androidgadgets.com. Links are in the description below. Thank you guys very much.